He was a part of the Juan Soto trade, goes to Washington, and he starts to figure things out. Last year, he was one of the best pitchers in baseball. When the calendar turned to August, got hurt, and then just wasn't great when he came back. There are a lot of people who believe that, much like Patrick Corbin, pitching in front of one of the worst defenses in Major League Baseball hurt him, and his success came in spite of that. That was a big talking point with Patrick Corbin, and that actually did prove to kind of be true. He's not a guy like Nathan Eovaldi who is going to have one of the better walk rates in baseball, but he's got a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk rate. So if you're going to walk guys, you've got to be able to strike guys out, because the biggest issue with walks is that ground balls, flyouts can move runners. Strikeouts prevent you from moving runners. And so, one of the things that this front office has been consistent about in their pitching acquisition is they like guys who have a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk rate. And MacKenzie Gore is a guy who will miss bats. Now, you look at some of the peripherals, it seems like there is room for growth with his fastball in terms of what that pitch has produced versus what it is capable of producing. He's got a really, really good slider that makes him tough against lefties, more a curveball pitcher, more fastball, curveball, changeup against righties. But yeah, this is a guy who he is going to be the third or fourth best pitcher in this rotation, depending on the growth of Jack Leiter and what steps Jack takes next year. You're not asking him to carry your rotation. And one thing that I think is important, Cody Bradford's not going to be back until the middle of the year. Jacob Latz was potentially your only lefty in the rotation in a ballpark that favors left-handed pitching, because the ball carries better out to right field. When you have a lefty on the mound, you're typically going to face more righties. It's a little bit tougher for guys to hit the ball out to left than it is to right. So having a lefty in your rotation, whether Jacob Latz is a part of it or not, or he has kind of a flex role in the bullpen, to be determined. But you got a guy who is going to be in the rotation. He's got 2 years of control. A guy who's making, $6.5 million this year. He'll make more in arbitration next year, but he's not a $15, $20, $25 million a year guy. They didn't give up a top 100 prospect for him.